Like, there's fantasy, which you see a lot on the internet, and how you would like things to be, and then there's real life. Like, fantasy is being able to make any woman submit and say, hey, do what I say. I say, come in and give me Then there's reality. A lot of y'all can't or don't command that type of presence.
Walk away and cut a chick off, because if you don't, you're going to be the fool. You're going to be the one that's left a dried up husk, because when she's done what you believe, she'll walk away. But here's the thing, guys, when you learn to walk away from a woman, you're in a position of power.
What up, dude? This your boy Peanut the People's Nut Man, back with another one. You already know what it is, but I'm still gonna repeat it. I'm not a life coach. I'm not a dating coach. I am not a guru. I'm just a practitioner of life giving helpful advice. I don't pretend to know shit, but I know what I've been through. And speaking of gurus and these internet gurus, man, I understand that a lot of men are looking, and people in general in this whole country, it seems like they're looking for answers and want something to believe in and something to hold on to. So you gravitate to a lot of these red pill channels, these manosphere channels and everything like that. But it seemed like a lot of this stuff is turning into a cult. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not gonna drop any names, but you know, when you start doing tattoos of these people, I get it. You may admire them. They may have spoke to you in some type of way. A lot of them do. You know, like KS, RIP to Kevin Samuels. You know what I mean? A lot of men looked up to him and needed that message at that time. I think the main thing about manhood is following your own way, figuring out what you define as a man, and there are principles that you must live by and try to achieve as a man. But all of these cults that it seem like people are popping up and thinking that these men words are like God and everything, you're going to probably talk yourself out of a lot of vagina. Some people don't know or accept the truth of the level that they're at and everything like that. You see a lot of men, like I get men want input, like I do this and I get this output. So I get why y'all follow a lot of these channels. But life is a lot more complicated, a lot more complex than that, especially the female, dealing with the female. So it's not a one size fit all. And if you follow these males' directions, a lot of like how a lot of you guys are doing, especially if you don't have situational awareness or just people skills, and you get people skills by being around people, you're going to believe what a lot of these men say. Like, take for instance, if you look at most of the females' aesthetic and how they carry themselves on the Fresh and Fit podcast, the women that they're interviewing, a lot of those women are the party girl. You're going to get a lot of narcissists, a lot of self-centered women in that. If you like, especially the super attractive ones, look at Michael B. Jordan and Lauren Harvey. She's a very attractive young lady. She knows this, and she's not ready for those type of things. But Michael B. Jordan, as a man, you're supposed to have the discernment and see things like that. So I would say the number one principle for men and for all men to live by and strive for rather, is truth. Always seek truth. If you are a man that's always seeking truth, you are unstoppable. And first, the truth has to start with you. You have to be honest with yourself. You have to accept a lot that you have been given, and you don't want to join the Skittles gang and all that other stuff. I really do. I'm gonna say that opinion for myself. You know, I ain't trying to ruffle no feathers or nothing like that. But as a man, you should always seek the path of truth. No other man can define or the path that you need. So you have to carve out your own path. That's manhood right there, 101. Being able to carve out your own path. You can have mentors, you can have men that you admire, and that have done things that you have not accomplished, so you can actually see the habits, the daily habits, and the things that they do to accomplish those goals and strive forward. There's always going to be truth. The truth is, if you're drinking every day, you don't work at something, you're never going to get good at it. Like, there's a difference between N1 ballers and NBA ballers, different arenas. The NBA, they wake up every day, shoot 3,000, 5,000, 3,500 or whatever jump shots a day. N1 ballers, they wake up, smoke, drink, party, and just hoop. That's it. So they don't take the game as serious. So the level is going to be different paths. Not saying, I'm pretty sure most N1 ballers are happy at where they're at and they're living. So are the NBA. So no one can define your path. You have to carve out your own path as a man. There are certain principles that you should live by and try to strive towards. But be very mindful of the men directions that you're taking from, or the cues that you're taking from these men on the internet. Because they might cause you to be unhappy with your life and your choices. But a lot of the stuff is good. Some of the stuff is good information. So take the meat and spit out the bone. Especially when it comes to female nature, being able to understand what type of guy does this and this and this and this and that. And don't feel bad if you don't want to be the asshole or the fake alpha dude, but you still can be assertive. You still can be dominant. You still can have your masculine frame without being the dude that got all the vibrato and the muscles and trying to bang everything that he sees. You don't have to be a bro. You can be a decent man, a good man, but you don't have to be a simp either. You don't have to bend over backwards to get the attention of women, especially super attractive women, because a lot of those women could be empty vessels. You have to be able to want to just meet a person and put their looks on the back burner. So when a lot of those men that say these things, the red-pilled people, yes, you have a lot of chameleons, you have a lot of gold diggers, you have a lot of masculine or overly dominant women out here, but just accept them for who they are and move on. If you don't like it, you move on. You don't have to interact with them. It's a billion people in the world. Move around. That's why I'm like, manhood is about exploring, figuring out different things, finding your tribe. And if you mesh with that tribe, good. Like, all power to you. I'm definitely I'm like a hybrid. I'm a people's person, but I like to be alone a lot of times. Like, I have acquaintances and associates, and then I have good friends. You want to be able to have discernment and know the difference. You have those people you can call whenever you're in a crunch. You have those people you can call just to hang out, shoot the shit with. And then you just got those people that you interact with, like, passing. Same thing with women. You have to understand what type of woman you are dealing with. So that's why it's wise to pay attention to their past. But also, again, back to the whole point of this, seeking truth. Seek truth as a male. If you seek truth, you will be set free, and you'll be able to accept the harsh truths and the harsh realities of life. Like, there's fantasy, which you see a lot on the internet, and how you would like things to be, and then there's real life. Like, fantasy is being able to make any woman submit and say, hey, bitch, do what I say. I say, come in and give me Then there's reality. A lot of y'all can't or don't command that type of presence. And then even if you did, the money and everything like that, you're never going to get a woman's full, like, the thing, which is love. You're never going to get that. And that's truly is a powerful feeling. But it's a double-edged sword. A woman that'll do anything for you out of love, if she fucked that up, like, she would definitely cut the shit out. She'll kill you. So you have to be willing and ready to accept what comes with that. But a lot of that stuff, you got to just accept truth, fantasy, and reality. So I would caution a lot of young men to not just be mindful of the information that you're receiving from these gentlemen. Like I said, I'm not trying to knock anybody hustle, because a lot of it is a hustle. Like, you have a lot of drifters on the internet that speak well and collect your donations or your consultations, and a lot of the information you guys already know what you need to do. But it feels better when you have someone holding you accountable or telling you certain things. And I get it, but be very mindful of thinking that what these men are saying on the internet is gospel, because a lot of it is turning into cults, like tattoos, going to beat up women or going to harass women because you see your favorite YouTuber or something like that didn't like a chick. Even on the chick side too, a lot of this stuff, like the feminists, the extreme feminists, and the MGTOW and the red pill people, is like they're all preaching the same message about hating one another and all this other stuff, instead of trying to figure out how to come together. Yeah, the world is really crazy right now, man. It is really, really crazy. I get that a lot of men need this information, or seem to not have heard a lot of this information, from the Kevin Samuels to the Fresh and Fit to the Rollo Tomasis to the black manosphere to the white manosphere. A lot of men need this information because they're feeling lost, and they're feeling like they don't understand female nature, or have a good grasp of female nature. But it's a lot of men out here, even unattractive men, will teach you or know how to garner attraction. And then you just have to it depends on you and what type of, you being honest with yourself at what level of where you're at. Like, if you're an attractive man, if you are a muscular man, if you're a man that has money or resources, if you work hard, if you're a man of integrity, if you're a man that is loyal, if you're a man that is a man of your word. So your word means a lot. You do the things. These are principles and guidelines that all men should have, and being able to be assertive and not disrespectful is something that you must learn as a man too also. And that's why I said a lot of these men on the internet, they do serve a good purpose to help men get a better understanding of who they are, and not be bamboozled by what you see in the world right now with the female nature, and just everybody's running away from truth, and it's just like everything is ambiguous and like free. Like, yo, you can be whatever, you can love whatever, you can, like, nah, man, you have hardcore facts. Life is harsh. That's why you should want to be with the truth, armed with the truth, so you can handle all the issues in life that comes, and you don't want to end up like some of these men. Like, look at Michael B. Jordan. Kind of was, Michael B. Jordan, that was kind of obvious that what was going to happen, you know what I mean? So it's like, you don't want to, as a man, commit yourself, that heart, to someone that you know is not really ready for you. Jada Pinkett Smith is another one. Like, come on, she's supposed to be backing her man up and everything like that. So again, a lot of these men on the internet do serve a good purpose. They serve a good purpose to awaken a lot of men masculine traits about being able to be assertive, and like, don't fall for the okie doke or the stuff that's untrue. Like, be true to yourself. This 3-sentence Quran from the Sinner and the Saint. Shout out to Marquette Divine Burton. Be yourself. Be good to yourself. Be good to good people. Life could be simple, and a lot of the things and a lot of these teachings that a lot of these men are teaching you, I will hope that you guys look to see if they're actually living up to it in their real lives and everything like that. And don't fall victim, because a lot of this stuff is becoming very codish, very cult-like. Like, if it's helping you get to the next level, because you never know who can unlock the potential inside of you, by all means, do it. But being a man is being able to explore and find your way and what you like and enjoy. But the only way you do that is by doing other things, trying things. Maybe I'm wrong about it, man. I want to hear from y'all. Is a lot of this stuff becoming cult-like ish, like from the feminine side to the red pill, the black pill, the monks, the MGTOW. It's all of this coming like really, really cuckoo, and they both are spewing the same type of hatred, just in different directions and everything like that. If I'm wrong, man, let me know. Comment down below. I'd like to hear from y'all. This is your boy Peanut, the People's Nut. Until next time. Peace!
Yeah. Shawty, she came with a purpose. She making me nervous. I look calm on the service. I look good on the service. Shawty, she came with a purpose. She making me nervous. I look calm on the service, man. I look good on the service.